everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jessica Zircon. I'm an aspiring author currently working on my debut novel, Boston's Vigilantes. I created my channel to document my self-publishing journey, to share my tips and tricks for writing, and to join the online writing community. So NaNoWriMo is just around the corner, well, more like 13 or 12 or 13 days away. And I thought that I should make a video for NaNoWriMo because I know that many people are participating, including some of my friends. Unfortunately, this year I'm not going to participate in NaNoWriMo. I participated last year and 2 years ago and I won Nano. I know that last year I won Nano, I think in like 2 weeks or a little bit more than just over 2 weeks. And these are some of the things that I did and find that really helped me when it comes to Nano. And I know that these are things that also my friends who participate in Nano do, and it really helps them, so I thought that I should share it. Number one, and this I feel is really kind of self-explanatory, is set a goal. I just realized that I didn't really mention what NaNoWriMo is. I just kind of assumed that most of you know, but for those of you who don't know, NaNoWriMo stands for National Novel Writing Month. I'm pretty sure that's what the acronym stands for. But in a nutshell, it's just you as a writer who needs to try to write a whole novel, which normally means 50,000 words, in 30 days. So for the whole month of November. If you split up everything and you would really start on the 1st of November and finish your novel on November 30th, that would mean that you need to write 1,667 words per day. So going back to the first thing on the list, setting a goal. Normally the goal is to write, like I mentioned before, the word count 1,667. Well, that is more like an estimated goal, a recommended word count goal per day. I don't stick to it. Normally whenever I would hold a NaNoWriMo just for myself, or when I would participate in Nano and in Camp NaNoWriMo, I would give myself a goal of 33,000 words per day, and normally I would surpass that by like at least 1,000, or on a really slow day I would write only 2,000, but I would go to bed really disappointed. I feel like having a goal is just something that really helps you win Nano, like I did last year in 2 weeks, so a little bit over 2 weeks. It's something that when you get up in the morning and think, okay, I need to write this amount of words today, so I know that I will actually win Nano. Number 2 is make time to write. Make your writing time sacred. I feel like I've said this multiple times here on my channel, but if you want writing to eventually become a job, you need to treat it as such. So you really need to make your writing time sacred. Normally, my writing time is from 10 p.m. to like 12 p.m. It even is now. And Sundays are a sacred writing day. If I don't go out of town, you know that I'm going to stay all day in the house and write, or at least for half a day. So I really feel like, especially with such a huge goal as Nano, because I feel like that's one of the bigger goals you can have as a writer, to participate in Camp Nano, in Nano or in Camp Nano, because that's kind of the same thing. It's just in April. Is to make sure that you have time to write. I know that Anna Vera, the author of When Stars Burn Out, has this 5 a.m. writing club, which I try to participate as often as I can. Well, my own 5 a.m. writing club, because it's a different time zone than the one she holds. I know that she says, and I don't remember the exact words, but she said something along the line that because she wakes up and gets her goal out of the way, she won't feel bad at night or when she goes to sleep that she didn't reach her goal, or it really helps her focus. And at 5 a.m. no one's really awake, so there's no one really there to bother you. Number 3, I think this is number 3, is to plan your novel. So this may differ if you're a pantser, or at least have some general knowledge of your novel. the way I plan my novel is to do all the research beforehand so I could just focus on writing during Nano. Do your research, know your characters because that is really important. And so you could save your time a lot of editing. Another thing is to know your setting. If you have an outline, that is great. Have that by your side. If you're a pantser, you're probably not going to have an outline. But for me, I always need an outline. Personally, I don't really write that well with that one, even though I don't stick to my outline. I rarely stick to my outlines. But I just feel kind of a comfort knowing that the outline is there. Number 4 is give yourself a reward. So let's say that, and I feel like giving yourself a reward is, you should always do that, not just for Nano, but let's say that you managed to complete, for me, my 3,000 word goal. So I managed to do that by 12 p.m. 12 p.m. I'm gonna go grab a slice of cake. I'm gonna buy myself some cake because I love cake, and that's an awesome reward. If a couple of days ago you saw a book in a bookstore that you really wanted to get, give yourself a goal that for like when you hit the 10,000 word mark, you're gonna buy yourself that book. So you will work closer and harder to get to your goal, and you get an awesome reward out of it. I mean, who doesn't want a book? Or in my case, who doesn't want a slice of cake? And the 5th and final thing on your list that you should really do to prepare for NaNoWriMo is join write-ins or writer group. Writers group. Personally, I feel like that is really helpful for me because no one is going to understand your struggles better than a writer. If you get discouraged, or if you really want to talk to someone about writing or just anything in general, the people in your writing group are there to support you because you're all in the same bucket called Nano next month, or depending on when you see this video. And if you join write-ins, you can go and chat with different writers and at the same time get some stuff done. I know that I always love to participate in the official NaNoWriMo write-in, or you could do as well word sprints. I know that NaNoWriMo on Twitter does a lot of word sprints during Nano and Camp Nano. So I feel like this is a really helpful tool to get involved in the community because who doesn't want more writer friends? That's all I have for this video. I really hope that these tips help you prepare for Nano next month because it's really close. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe because I post new videos every Fridays and I'm sticking to my schedule. If you want to check out the first chapter of my novel, it's in the link down below. If you want to get in touch or just chat for a bit, you can always look me up on Twitter and Instagram at Jessica Zhukon. I always love meeting new writer and making new writer friends. That's all I have for today. I hope you have a nice Friday and a fantastic weekend. Bye!